Hey, what's good, everybody, man? I pray to God that this stream is reaching you because you know how technology is, man. But I just want to do like a little chop up, a little sit down session with some of the cast members of Canvas and Muse. Canvas and Muse. That's right. Two films. April the 29th, we will be premiering it live. I would say that Muse is a challenging effort because this is like the quickest turnaround I'm gonna do. So not only are you gonna get Canvas, but right after that you're gonna get Muse. So the first, the sequel, and no spoilers. Um, but yeah, I got some of the people with me. I can't wait to introduce them to you guys. This cast is phenomenal for Canvas and the new characters for Muse. It's amazing to see the growth, even from Canvas. For those of you who have not seen it, for the people that was at the screener, you already know what I'm talking about. But for those of you who don't know, who want to see it, um, come out April 29th, man. It's going to be a movie, it's going to be a vibe. And I strongly suggest that you be in the building. You know what I'm saying? Be in the building because when I do these premieres, you know how some people go to the movie theater, everybody want to see themselves on a big screen. That's dope. That's cool. That's a dream. But when I do premieres, I want to give like everybody an experience. I guess a bang for their buck, so to speak. So yeah, expect live art performances, music, and just added. I'm closing that now. A dope person that's coming from Charleston. He makes beats live on stage, so it's gonna be a vibe displaying of the arts, playing off of the canvas and the muse thing. But it's not going to overshadow the films because the films in itself is going to have you thinking. It's going to have you scratching your head like, yo, who's who did what, and when, where, and how. All right. So enough of me talking. First and foremost, let me bring one of the leads. I say one of the leads because I write for multiple people, and everybody feels like a lead in some aspect, shape, form, or fashion. You may know him as Clay. You may know him as Reginald Haskins Jr., your favorite actor, the weekend's biggest fan. Um, always on point. Always impresses me every time he gets in front of the camera when he rehearses. None other than Reginald Haskins Jr. Clap it up, everybody.
Yay, yay.
Yeah. So I don't know if people seeing this yet because my thing says zero, but you know how people watch stuff back, so it's cool. Still vibing. But yeah, Reggie, tell us a little bit about your character as opposed to Clay being Muse and then Canvas. Like, what are some of your let's start there. Like, what is your character all about? Let's do that. What's your character all about?
From my point of view, I think my character is from we speaking on the Muse. I think as far as in Muse, he's catching on to a lot that he was blind to. He's realizing a lot. And as far as the first one, I feel like he was masking his true identity and his true purpose at what he was trying to do. I feel like he was playing along without giving anything away.
Mm, got you. Yeah, people that don't know, you'll know when you come to the premiere. Um, I know Avery did an amazing short review of it. He
Mhm.
was blown away by it, and he says it plays with your perception. It plays with your emotions. It gets your brain all twisted up. But I think that's what makes for a good film. Get that people talking and whatever the case. Um, so yeah. Tell us about one of your experiences. What did you learn, or what are you learning because you're still in production with Muse? What are you learning about your character? Like, what are some of the layers you're peeling back from, with Clay?
I'm learning one that uh, he doesn't fully trust his counterpart as we thought, you know. And he also, I still feel like from in his the past, it's something he hiding that he ain't telling, that he ain't revealing. Because once again, I feel like he has an intent. He he knows everything, but he's playing like, docile and zombie like, playing stupid basically.
Right.
But he actually knows everything.
Exactly. Exactly. Without giving it away, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that plays off of Reginald's favorite artist, The Weeknd. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna go too deep into it. But as you see the stark comparison from Clay and Canvas and Clay and Muse, you're gonna be like, what? That's crazy. That's crazy. So Reggie, I don't want to leave you by yourself. We got some of your cast members on deck ready to, tap in.
Get it?
Um, let me see who I'm gonna bring in next. Let's do that. So uh another one of, I'll say, the leads. I love saying whoever has a dynamic, some supporting actors or actresses can take over a film because they're that dope. It feels like they're the lead, because they take control of it, or the story just centered around that person, or that character arc is so amazing. You're kind of locked into that one character. So, um, this young woman, I say that because we're all young. I'm 28. Blessed to see 28. Turn 29 this year. Don't question me. I don't. I try not to lie, but I'm really lying right now. But it's all good. Um, but look, she's worked with me on tools. Exciting announcement about tools coming soon. You will be seeing it worldwide and international. Everybody can check it out. 80,000 views on Facebook organically. I didn't promote it. I didn't pitch it. People just loved it. That's amazing, in itself. And I have no doubt in my mind to that platform that it's going to, it's gonna like supersede whatever. So, um, she worked with me on tools. She's worked with me on Canvas, and she's coming back to reprise her role in Muse, none other than Serena Yates. Give it up, y'all. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Yeah. I wish I had some clapping or some drums
Look,
or whatever.
there you go, right here.
There you
Hi,
go. There you go.
everybody.
Serena, welcome to I don't know what this show is called. The kickback with the director, I guess. So tell us about your character, Aaron. Like, what is your character arc in Canvas? Then you can say, well, you really can't say your character arc in Muse. But
Yeah,
tell us a little bit about your character.
I'm trying to figure out, like, while you were talking to Reggie, I'm like, okay, how can I make so many different, like, angles and dynamics? I'm just gonna say she is stronger than she thinks in camp. You don't know what's going on with her in the beginning, but you slowly start to put together the pieces like, oh, dang, that's not how I thought. I'm this police officer, I'm a detective with my co-star Don. And, she's just a detective, kind of like in LA, the movie, right, or the show right now. But she's just a detective that is about her business. She's serious. She has a little sarcastic side to her, on
Mm.
family and being a mother. So that's huge for her in Canvas. That is
You
her
see,
like center of her world.
right, right. Ladies and gentlemen, it gets deep. That's why you haven't seen a full length trailer. You've seen clips, because
Mhm.
if I give you the whole trailer, you can probably, well, you can't. I ain't gonna lie. But if you're very I guess what you call smart. I ain't gonna say smart. Just like you pay attention to details real
Maybe
heavy,
analytical.
analytical, you'll catch on
Hmm.
to it fairly quickly if you're that way. But for those of you that are not, you just say, "Oh, it's gonna be dope," but I kind of know where it may go. So you have to be there to see it. So what are some of the layers, like I asked Reggie, of your character that challenged you or surprised you, um, as opposed to Canvas and leading into Muse?
You asking these questions. I'm trying not to give certain things away. That is the hardest part because it's like seriously, it's the way it's written and the progress. It's like, dang, you really don't want to give the puzzle away because you want the audience to figure it out.
Right.
But I will say from Muse, there's an inner strength that she really doesn't realize until later. It's developing and developing within her. She's getting more confident in herself, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. Very simple. She's getting more confident who she is, and it's her daughter. So that is like the base of everything that she does. And
That's
you
a good.
notice that more in Muse.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It gets deep. It gets heavy. I know I'm putting y'all on the spot because y'all know the story and you know the plot and you know where it's going, so it's hard not to give away anything. That's almost impossible to do. But yeah, let me bring in another person that, um, well, not surprisingly because he's dope, a crowd favorite, um, in Canvas, comic relief in a way, which is much needed in Canvas. Um, but his story has a meaning. It has, um, some weight to it. He's kind of like the person that we would be if we was in the situation. You know what I'm saying? I know you lying. I know you doing this, etc., etc. I think this is his first project was Canvas. So he's getting his feet wet, the long hours, the frustration. Um, and I think he got bit by the acting bug. He's in the backwoods right now. Pray for him. That he gets home safely to his fam. None other than Joey. I don't know how to say his last name, but we gonna get it right. Give it up for Joey, aka Don.
How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing?
Hey, we good, man. We good,
I can
man. I'm,
hear
I'm gonna bring everybody on at the same time in a minute, but it's hard for me to see what's going on across my screen. So Don, Joey, what's going on, man? One of the standouts of Canvas, comedic wise, without being in your face comedic, it's just the reactions and the quick responses and the sarcasm. So tell us a little bit about your character that I haven't already said, um, in Canvas.
For Canvas, I think it's you have a guy who's very dedicated not only to his work but as his partner and his his work ethic. Um, he's a person that's driven, but at the same time, I think he has this. I think that comic relief that comes in is a little bit of his personality, but a lot of it is his way of dealing with everything that he deals with on a daily basis in this movie. Uh, what's kind of cool about it, I guess what I take that as relating to me is because I kind of do the same thing, in a stressful situation or anything that's like that. I'm the guy that's probably going to crack the joke at the funeral, just because it's a sad moment for me and it hurts.
Right.
So that is kind of my comic relief, and so it is. I kind of have taken that into that character. I think it really, really builds on that in the Muse. And I think that's really I'm gonna take some people by storm. And we're gonna go in there blazing. But no, I really think that as far as Canvas and him, his character is very much a dedicated work ethic kind of guy, and is just bound and determined to figure out what is happening around in his community. And so that's what drives him. And so that's, and like we all would, we'd be skeptical of any kind of red flag or anything like that. And I think that's his character. He's the realist in the situation, which we all need. So I think that, and obviously, Muse, I guess just to kind of go into that, John, kind of going to Muse, I think building on that, his character, I think evolves quite a bit.
Yeah.
not only with his job because he does, I think, what we would call a raise or a higher position.
Hmm.
So he's a little bit more of authority, got a little bit more going on there, but also without giving anything away, there's a lot more going on behind the scenes. So there's a lot more evolve to the character of Don. So I think the comic relief and I think the things that we got to see, whole nother atmosphere. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When y'all guys see this, man, it's two different. I also like to say two different films in a way, but same story. It just flipped on its head. It gets even crazier. Um, and the way I tackled this is, Canvas Muse. It plays off of artists, pieces, art pieces. They're one of one, but they can all go together. It all has a common theme and thread to the story. So, industry terms, series. My term, pieces of art. This one goes with this one. This one goes with this, and if you follow along with it, you're gonna be pulled in. And, Avery said, shout out to Avery, number one supporter in the upstate. Um, he was pulled in from the beginning. So that in itself, with Muse, is a whole nother level. I'll say that. But just to see your synopsis of your character, man, I couldn't put it any better. It's like a natural reaction, a natural response, an everyday person with everyday, because that's naturally how I act. I crack jokes at the funeral all the time.
yeah, I
And
mean,
just
I think it might not be right time, but we all deal with different things in our life different ways, and I think that's just you could see in the way that you wrote him out. I feel like that was kind of how you were going with him. Is he is that guy? So hopefully I got your synopsis right, and I think I nailed it on the head. So I'll take it. I'll take a pat on my back.
oh, yeah, you nailed it. You nailed it, man. And when you guys see Don from Kansas to Muse, it's gonna be like, yo, that dude's going through. And I like to challenge everybody from black to white, dark progression, um, night and day type vibes. So you're getting one character in this in Canvas, but you're getting a totally different character, but the same character in Muse, man. I can't wait for you guys to see it. So speaking of Muse, I've worked with this guy on. I think he was an extra in O. He was an extra actually in Canvas in the background scene at the art gallery. So he's been around. He's doing his thing. He does amazing things around. He's hilarious, um, kind spirit, always supportive, always wanting to be involved. That's the best way I can describe him. He's a character in itself. The one and only. The one and only. David Owens. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Uh-oh.
Okay.
David,
David, what's going on, David?
Well, as the youngest person on this film set, at being 23, it is an honor for me as a young man to be in this film.
Right, right. See, you got me by a few years. I'm 20. I forgot what age I said I am, but I'm somewhere
You're
in the 20s.
18 because I'm 23. So
There you
you're
go.
going to keep
I
getting
take that
younger,
too.
Jonathan. You're going to keep getting younger.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it, man. Um, like let's tell us, let's dive into your character. Small but significant role, because every role I try to write, I make sure that it's significant and it ties into the story. I don't like throw I call them throw away roles where it's like, hey, bye, have no impact, they're just there. I make sure that everybody is there for a reason or has a spin or aha moment or like, yo, that's crazy moment. So tell us a little bit about your character, which is you can't really go into it because you're the doctor. You're a psychiatrist. Tell us a little bit about your story or what you think about the Muse script overall, if you want to tap into that.
Let's tap into that because I really don't want to give my character away because soon as I read the script, and thank you, Jonathan, and thank you, shout out to Joey, especially Joey right now. But as soon as I read the script, I was like, I have to be part of this. I want to be part of this. So for anyone that doesn't know, I have been trying to get a part with Jonathan, and this is like a great chance, since Tools, and he will tell you this. So I
Hmm.
was very blessed to be extra in Canvas. But this whole script will have everybody on the edge of your seat. They'll
Mm.
have you on the edge of your seat. This is the one of the most amazing scripts that I've ever read, and Canvas
Oh man, I
itself is
appreciate it.
wonderful. But that's why I just, I don't want to give anything away about my character because I want people to actually watch this. Come out and watch this, at the premiere because I mean everything that Jonathan has done so far has been golden, and this right here, yeah, this is going to like push everything way to the top. So yeah,
Hmm. Hey man, I appreciate it, man. That's the fuel I needed as a creative, man. A lot of times we write. I'm a writer at heart. That's what I do for a living. So to get feedback, we write, by ourselves, and it's just us and our thoughts. And it's just like, man, I hope that people like it or they get it and they hear the feedback. That's like, all right, I did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm good 'cause I don't collaborate with anybody. I just go into my shell. I'm an introvert, so I'm comfortable in that being by myself. Lone wolf is on the hat. You get what I'm saying? But to see the feedback from everybody and how amazed they are about it, that's amazing. For you to say that, that's dope. You finally get a role. You get to speak. You get to talk finally. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, surprisingly, I don't know that wanted to work with me because I'd be so, let's get the cast, let's film, and I'm so locked out from the outside world that I really don't have no clue or I forget. But everything comes full circle, and you're here now, and your role is amazing. You can't really say nothing about it because it ties into so many different things. Um, Even the last scene you're in, I think is gonna be like, wow, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, the
Especially,
whole thing. So everybody, you have got to you got to be there. You got to see it because this young man right here, Jonathan, is like a super genius when it comes to these kinds of scripts and these kinds of films. So to me, it's very unique, Jonathan, because nobody else is doing this. So this
mm,
actually makes it unique and stand out in a very good way.
appreciate it, man. That makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? That makes me feel real good, man. For everybody that is interested in coming to the premiere, just for let me bring the whole cast in for this. So everybody can tap in. Let me see if I can squeeze everybody in. Yeah, that worked. That's dope. Okay,
There,
okay.
there they are. There's everybody.
um, if somebody wants to come to the maroon carpet, maroon has a meaning to it. Just so you know, just so you know, maroon has a meaning. So I changed the name to Maroon Carpet Double Premiere. And I've got this question a lot from people: that is it two feature length films? No, it's not. It's two short films, but they're not real short, if that makes sense. So if you're watching an hour episode on HBO or whatever the case, it got commercials. By that standards, it's technically an hour, but for filming purposes, it's like 45 minutes. Canvas runs at 47 minutes. Muse is slated to run at like 35 minutes. So put that together, you got a feature length film, so to speak. Um, so you're getting Canvas, which you're gonna want more, then you're gonna get Muse. I can't say nothing after that. But it's an experience. You're not just coming to watch a film. You coming to celebrate. You coming to network. You coming to enjoy yourself. Like I always say, it's not just taking pictures and watching a film. Shout out to everybody doing that. That's the classic traditional way of doing that. But like me, I like to be different. If everybody's doing this, I'm doing the opposite. That's a gift and a curse, if you want to be honest. But um, we got JB Sampson, who did original song for Canvas and initially Muse. And I would like to say, when you hear this song, you be like, what does that? I mean, if you look at the overall story, it's in the message that I'm trying to put out. It's multiple messages. you will understand the meaning of the song. He's a dope artist. He did a song for Tools as well. He's coming from, I believe he lives in Colombia. Um, and also we got Jeff Wilkins, who's a part of the Canvas crew, is doing a live painting. He's painting right in front of your eyes. So he's got some crazy ideas, and I can't wait to see what he does. And also, once I confirm this, we got another performer. Now, don't be alarmed about the performance. It's not gonna be an hour long performance. Everybody has a short set, but
Oh, we trying to show out all night, John.
Hey,
oh, a
that
guy,
more got the weekend, man.
yeah. Them ticket prices need to be a little bit higher if I got the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Way higher. Uh, but this guy, he makes beats on stage live. Trying to lock him in now. He's interested in doing a quick set. So it's multiple art forms playing off of the canvas and the Muse aspect. It's gonna be a party. It's gonna be a celebration. You get to take pictures and please everybody. Just because it doesn't say red carpet premiere, it says maroon carpet premiere. Please don't come in a t-shirt and shorts. This ain't the beach. Come dressed up. Now, am I gonna turn you away? But no, I'm guarantee you though, people are gonna look at you like, I can't believe they actually came in like that.
Oh, they
But
gonna say that when I walk in, but it's gonna be a whole nother
yeah,
look, buddy.
oh
I
yeah,
cannot believe he
and,
walked in like,
and for the Tools family, when I was supposed to dress up, I had a wardrobe malfunction. Apparently, I gained 10 pounds backstage, and I couldn't fit my suit. But I had it on my shoulder. But this time, I got a special outfit for Muse and Canvas, man. I can't wait to. It ain't nothing fancy. I'm just dressed up, which I never do. So I'm adhering to my own rules, but it's gonna be dope at the Lyman Event Center. Tickets are on sale now. VIP is already sold out.
gone.
VIP is gone already, and we ain't even well. We get time flies, but it's sold out. So VIP people will enjoy a free chef inspired meal. Now, disclaimer: it's not a buffet. Don't mean you keep going back. You ain't. It ain't meant for you to get full and go to sleep and take a nap. All right, you get your
My
plate.
bad,
You
Joe.
you go sit down. You politic and you eat your food that Jessica Owens of Just Let It Simmer is preparing for you out of Charlotte, North Carolina. All right. So VIP is sold out. Nobody has that. The cast is automatically VIP. So don't feel like you gotta sit in general admission because that would be tacky on my part. But we ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna throw no salt on me. I try to treat everybody the same. But general admission is wide open. You can get your tickets right now for $20. Two films, entertainment for $20. Get them now because I guarantee you VIP sold out that quick. Man, it's guaranteed to sell out. If it don't, it's gonna be packed in there. We got some media outlets coming as well to interview the cast. So disclaimer: this is just a portion of the cast. Everybody couldn't make it today. You have Jane, who's an amazing actress. Alyssa, she takes her craft seriously, breaks everything down. You see her in Canvas, she's amazing. You got a King to the Muse cast. You got Tifa. Oh man, you got Carla, who does an
Tanya,
amazing performance. Am I missing people? I know I'm missing a lot. It's so many
Tanya,
people. Tanya Love, who comes.
Jalen.
Yeah,
Jalen is
Tanya
gonna come
Love.
in.
Jalen. Jalen's amazing.
Oh, this
Amazing, an amazing ensemble, man. And I'm
lightning
nervous.
in the bottle.
Exactly, I'm nervous because I gotta produce this thing. But it's always fun. Dalton is returning for Muse to shoot it with a whole crew this time. So I think it's gonna be an experience for everybody. 6 people crew, 6 person crew. So pray for us because we're gonna be filming. They already know how I film. I try to
All
stream.
night.
Appreciate it, Joey. Appreciate it.
We
All
don't stop
night.
till 4 in the morning. No.
But for actors, I know it's a grind. It's a grind for me as well. But when they see it, you say, man, you know what? That was worth it. You know what I'm saying? We did that. You
It's
know what I'm
worth it while
saying?
we're doing it, man. It's worth it while we're doing it. So,
So just so everybody knows, before I let the cast speak again, I don't want to talk too much, but I don't know why I put myself through this kind of pressure because I'm barely here. Um, and so I'm focusing this month on Muse, but Muse, uh, I think this is gonna be the fastest turnaround I've done for a film. Period. Tools, I had to hold tools for like a year and a half, something like that, because COVID. But before that, I was just holding it. Canvas, shot it, took another year. Um, that was on me. The cast know, I'll leave it right there. Um, but it turned out awesome. You know what I'm saying? So Muse turn around in a month to let people see this is a feat in itself. I know we're gonna pull it off. I know we're gonna do it. I have to. I have to. Um, but yeah, so Cass, anything, I don't you ain't gotta ask me no questions. I mean, we could talk in February. But anything you want to add to your experiences as opposed to Canvas and Muse? The Muse we could talk about. Any
I just
questions
want
you
to
got
know
for me?
what
Let's freestyle.
Reginald and Joey are doing in the background.
Chilling. I'm listening.
Doing all this. I said,
Oh, he talking about that, Joe. He talking about the
I don't know if you know this, but I'm Italian, so it just kind of, you
Talk
know.
with your hands. But yeah,
And hence why my director can't say my last name.
there you go.
We just say Joe O, and we just leave it there.
Joe O. That's what we gonna do. Joe O. Joe O.
Joe, you should
Yeah.
use that as your stage name, Joe O. Telling you, think
Oh,
about it.
I'm Dro O 3000, bro. I can't use that yet. It's in copyright stages. Chill out, y'all. Chill out.
You get that paperwork straight before you say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I gotta get all that
Also,
squared away.
for my Tulsa family, for those who are tuning in, June will be the day that we premiere Canvas and Muse for you guys as well. Rumor has it, ain't no tickets. But I can't wait for you guys to see it in my hometown, Tulsa, good old Tulsa, Oklahoma. Well, that's not my hometown. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma is, but that's where my family is in Tulsa, and we're gonna come perform. Show some artwork, which is filled with dope artists, mainstream artists that got their stuff on commercials and everything. Show their artwork, see the film. It's gonna be dope, dope, dope. Now, question. This ain't for the cast, but for everybody that's asked me, because I don't answer questions. People say, "Is this really your last um, film?" And this is for every director, writer, producer. Every film is our last film. Every film, because we tired, we wore out,
Done.
and we go through things, man. So, just for the record, for now, I'm done. That don't answer nothing for now.
Nope.
But if you come to the Maroon Carpet double premiere, you may have anyway. But yeah, so it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope, man. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Canvas and Muse. It's gonna be amazing. Anything you guys want to add, talk about? Um, just just be prepared to see two characters in one, because everybody's different in this one as opposed to the first one. Everybody has a challenge. I like to push people to be great, and because I know people have more in them. You know what I'm saying? So my goal for '06 films as a whole, people have different business plans and strategies for um, their art. Mine is different than most. My goal is solely upstate driven, Carolina driven. I don't really care about the spotlight, don't care about that. Just as long as talent has a reel or project that they're involved in, and it's so dope that they get noticed by the higher ups. That's my whole goal. Not in to get famous. I don't want my face everywhere, but people tell me I got to get my face out there like that. But that's my lane. That's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And people know my writing style. It's not relationship based. It's like totally out there, totally original. Um, and I'm glad everybody gravitates to it. So, um, if anybody has anything they want to add or say, feel free while we here.
Make sure y'all come out there April 29th. And side note, if you ain't doing nothing, February 23rd, HBO Max, my boy Abel, aka The Weeknd, will be performing live. February 23rd, HBO Max.
There it goes.
But see, I told you, ladies
There
and
it
gentlemen,
goes.
he gonna keep you up to date on the weekends life and personal life and stuff. You have no idea how he knows.
Like, what?
Um, but before I get off, do a rundown to everybody that's here. We're
I'll
gonna
say
have more.
something.
Okay, Serena, what's up? What's up? Talk to me.
Okay, so I was gonna say, if you all, whoever is listening, follow each of us. I am going to share the link to tools, the reason of them. So if you see tools and then you come and you see Canvas and Muse, you will see the growth in his writing and the actors and just the entire in it. But I'm still amazed by seeing the progression and the growth. So I'm excited about that. So look out for that link for tools so y'all can get a taste. But Tools was dope. That was like even my first movie, period. I've done theater, but this is my first movie experience with Tools. But you'll just see that progression, y'all. It's gonna be. I can't wait. Thank you in advance for anyone who already purchased and will
Absolutely. Go
purchase.
go follow that link. Go follow that link to Tools. My first ever feature film. Why did I do that? But it turned out dope again.
Yeah,
And it's all
money.
about progression. If people see tools and they see Canvas and they see Muse,
Exactly.
two totally different
Mhm.
films, you know. So I'm just saying that for the
Yep.
people in the back. There's two. Now I'm gonna say this. I love God. I love Jesus. That's what I believe in. And I'm a firm believer in you don't have to be preachy. I believe what your belief seeps through your art. And with everything I do, you're gonna get some of my beliefs in what I do, but it's hidden and it's hidden very well. But for people that get it, they know. All right. So tools is ministry based, encouragement based. Canvas is uh,
Absolutely.
crazy, and Muse is even crazier. But you're gonna get a message out of it, and you're gonna get something positive out of it as well.
I
So
just want to add, Jonathan, that I had taken that into my own account, and when me and my counterpart here, Serena, go over our lines, I actually say bleep during anything that is unnecessarily need to be said. So I just want to point that out. I'm actually practicing that, so only on set will I be saying the dirty. Uh, but so I've been practicing that.
Oh,
Matter of
yeah,
fact,
we
even in my
can.
own house by myself, it's a whole lot of bleeping going on in here. You know.
self censor.
I just want to point that out that we practicing that on our side too, me and Serena as well.
Now, I told him that he can say it. Like I'm all about that. In parts that I've had, I don't cuss in real life, but it's in the art. It's okay.
But see, the art, we don't have to practice the art. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show the art in real time, but bleep for now, bleep for now.
Bleep.
Yeah, I told her, I said, I ain't gonna do it to you. You don't want to hear it. I don't want to say it. That's the end of the story.
Anything I want.
But yeah, definitely check out tools. Uh, definitely check out tools. Acronym. Um, acronym. You'll get the acronym when you watch it. Um, I'm gonna say it's old. The only one left standing is the acronym for tools. It don't take away from um, anything. It doesn't take away from the story. So you're gonna get encouraged. You're gonna get inspired from it. Is Canvas. You can get inspired from it. It's depending on how you look at it. It's layered and everything like that. So um, yeah, that's all I got. Maroon carpet double premiere April 29th. Lyman Event Center in Lyman, South
Check it out,
Carolina,
people. Check it out, people.
right in between Greenville and Spot Merge. Come check it out. Come dressed up to the nines. Come showing off. We're gonna be
Yes.
taking pictures of you. Um, Make sure you brush your teeth. If you got yellow teeth, please get them whitened. If you got your toes out, please have them polished. We don't want to see no brown spots on it. And scrape the crust off the heel. Make sure you come prepared. Make sure make it like you're about to go and well, I ain't gonna say that. Just make sure your hygiene is correct. Make sure you put double deodorant on it, maybe a little hot. What else? Ladies, make sure your lace front is well and make sure it's not cheap. Don't get buy one get one free lace fronts. Make sure it's high quality. Make sure it's straight. It's good. Fellas, don't come in there with no black, white, gray Air Force Ones. Um, Make sure you don't come in there with no skinny jeans with your butt crack showing because in jail you won't last 2 days. Um, uh,
Damn, that does my
so
outfit.
just
I can't even get some things on, John. Can't even get them on.
what I'm trying to say is
He's
come dressed up,
amazing.
man. Come
He's
dressed up because the upstate don't have a lot of events like this, especially movie premieres. There's a lot of dope directors and writers out here that's really kicking up dust, and we gonna keep it going, man. Let's support each other. Let's grow with each other. Let's collaborate. No competition because we all win it. We all doing something that a lot of people are scared to do, or they fear of failure, or they just don't have the resources or the time to put in to making film. So if anybody out there is a future creator or independent filmmaker, let's say independent filmmaker, um, you're gonna go through some heartache. You're gonna go through some trials. You got different personalities you're dealing with. You
mm,
got money that you're dealing with, and you're
mm.
stressed out. By any means, make it happen. That's the motto I live by. By any means, make it happen. You may have to cut some people off. You may have to do this, but make sure that you make it happen. And everybody will come full circle. If you just keep it business and you be polite and be yourself, put your art out there. Why make art that only you can see?
Mm.
Why make art that only you can see? Get your art
Amen.
out there. Get your art out there because it doesn't do you any good, but your art can inspire somebody, can encourage somebody. So with every project that I do, I'll fail publicly. So if you see some discrepancies in the film and I left it in there, it's because I can't take it out. Um, but I want you to see it and say, all right, he messed up a little bit in that, but it's still dope. I can do it too. So you see the progression, fail in public, and you'll learn in public and you grow. So that's for all the creators out there. And if you don't have any money,
Take your broke ass home.
well,
I meant my broke bleep
bleep.
home. The
There you
bleep.
go.
I
Bleep.
meant the bleep.
The
I'm
bleep.
sorry, son.
The bleep. See,
Mhm.
he done backslid already. Uh,
I'm so sorry, Serena. I'm so sorry.
but listen,
Dang.
I'm gonna say I like to encourage people before I go. So I got something I need to do. I need to cook this pot roast. But
Mm.
make sure, make sure that when you're doing your art, don't cheapen yourself. So if you're into doing film, and this is my pet peeve, don't cheapen yourself. Don't cheapen your art. If you value your art, you'll put your money where your art is. You know what I'm saying? Don't use a raggedy camcorder. For anybody that does that, you got your dream out there. But for future reference, if you want to be seen, you want to be heard, because people, if they see bad quality, they click off of it immediately,
Mm.
instantly. But if they see something that looks crisp, clean, and the script may not even be all that, they're gonna tune in, they're gonna watch. So just cherish your art, put your money where your art is. If it don't lower your standards, make sure you heighten your standards and get your art out there. Yeah, you're gonna take some losses. You're gonna
Mm.
take some losses. I lost everything with tools, and I mean everything. I cried on stage, lost it all, but the feedback I got from it encouraged me to keep going. So that's why
Mm.
you get Canvas. That's why you get Muse. Create through it all. You know what I'm saying? And turn your pain into paintings. Hence Canvas and Muse. Oh, that's dope. I dropped the nugget I wasn't supposed to drop on here. Turn your pain into paintings and
Make
let
some new
let the world
dicks.
see. Pain
Facebook.
is a
Hashtag Jonathan O.
hey, pain is a requirement for a success. If you don't go through pain, you will never be successful because pain creates discipline. It creates like what's the word I'm looking for? You cherish where you are. If you never went through nothing, how can you cherish where you are? So it's a requirement for success. If you be homeless, it's a requirement. If you lose somebody, it's a requirement. But what do you learn from it? How do you grow? How do you elevate? And if you keep going, you're eventually gonna win. That's all I got to say. Maroon Carpet double premiere April 29th, Lyman Event Center. Doors open at 6 p.m. Jeff Wilkins performing live painting. JB Sanson, original art. Unnamed guest coming, making beats on stage. I'm trying to lock him down now. And a
Kanye.
2-film premiere. 2-film premiere. Come take pictures. Come politic. Come hang out with the cast. And yeah, it's gonna be a vibe. If ain't nobody else got nothing to say.
It's
Y'all good?
Clay,
Everybody
Doc.
good?
Just Clay.
I'm already in your house.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning
All right,
in.
fam.
Thank y'all for joining us, Facebook, YouTube fam. If you're watching the re-recording, share it. Sharing is caring. Support these amazing actors. Go follow them on their Facebook pages. Come take pictures with them. Come network with them because they're dope. And actors are always looking for good work. They want to get their talent out there. All they want is an opportunity to add to their reel. Give them a shot. Talk to them. Politic with them. And yeah, touch bases. That's how we grow. That's how we elevate. But hey, love y'all guys. Facebook fam, come to the premiere. VIP sold out. I don't have any more left because I can't have that woman cook no more food. I'm
David, I
sorry.
like when
Hey,
you do
everybody throwing up gang signs in the back. I don't know what's going on.
it.
Shut
Oh
up.
06, man. Oh 06.
Oh, 06.
Oh, 06.
06. I
Oh
like that.
06.
I like that. Oh, that's
Oh
my I'm
06.
taking that, Reggie. 06, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
06,
But I,
man.
I can't use that in Cali. I may get shot. But
Yeah, don't do that.
06,
You better
baby.
keep that shit in the South, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Look, that's why I don't do any of that. Don't touch.
Serena,
Hey, hey.
let me go. 06,
Oh
baby.
06,
Don't touch
baby.
too. Don't.
Where you from, homie?
Yeah. Hey, we don't do that in Cali, do we, Serena? I
Oh
walk
man.
around with a white t-shirt doing this. The fuck? Anyway, love you, man.
Hey, salute
Peace.
everybody, man. Thank y'all. Keep progressing, keep growing. Come support '06 Films. Canvas, Muse, double premiere. Again, like I said, I can't say it enough. Support these amazing actors and actresses. And we'll see y'all then. All right. Peace.
Peace.